by opening up TikTok. So good. So right now it says find contacts. I do not want this being found. Not for any reason. I'm just proving that I know how to do this without an audience. I built 2,000 followers in 2 weeks without being connected to Facebook or my phone. This was 100% cold market. So do not allow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on home. My favorite content creator just popped up. I actually already commented on it. Is that not cute? So if you see a cute video, you're going to click on this arrow right here. Like I click on all the good ideas, and right here, safe and happy home, this is Lauren. I'm going to send it to her. I'm giving her an idea. Hey, check out this creator. Check out the song. Check out what she's doing. Now, that's Lauren. I sent Lauren to Lauren, but I just wanted you to see the visual example. Right? What? And look, she's folding laundry. The mom is also folding laundry. Right? All right. So, I'm going to go click up here. So what I did is I clicked right up here in the magnifying glass. And I'm going to type in non-toxic. Non-toxic swaps for home.
The beginning of a new year always feels like a fresh start. So I try to use it as a time to reset and
Top 5 swaps I would recommend for someone who's just getting started in their non-toxic journey. Number 1 would be laundry detergent. This is something that you're using every day. Even if you're not doing your laundry every day,
Okay, her account has already established authority. This would be like a Jamie post, right? She's done the research, she's done the homework, she's got the authority. Jennifer does not have authority with non-toxic stuff. All I know is my own story right now. I'm 1 year in. I want you to hear me when I say I'm 1 year in and I do not have authority. You don't have authority yet either. It's okay. Jamie literally went to school for this stuff. So I would hit that share button. I'm not friends with Jamie yet, I don't believe. So for this purpose, I'm just gonna, Jamie, send it to your Facebook. Because I also know that Jamie can get ideas from this content creator, right? I'm not hoarding the information for myself. I'm like, ooh, Jamie'd like that girl. Okay. I don't want to establish authority. So I might say, oh my God, thank you for this information. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I'm just getting started. Okay, that's my comment. Now, what I'm gonna do is I know that people that commented on her video like her content. So if I know in the future, because I have clarity on what I'm going to create, which is videos of non-toxic products, I'm going to leverage that she's already got an audience created, and I also believe people will buy from both of us because there's enough money to go around. There's enough products to go around, right? That's an abundance mindset. So I'm thanking her for her content. I'm definitely going to follow her. I'm going to take a look at her profile, 32,000, right? NC registered nurse, wife, decor, and low toxic swaps. Now, look at, not all of her videos are total winners, right? You got 243,000 and then you got 1,700, right? 5,000 and then 42,000 non-toxic cleaning products. Here is what Jennifer knows to be true. I can scroll all the way down to see the beginning of her journey and I can follow it because she didn't start here on chapter 47 or she didn't start, her content's not new. Her content is established. So what I do when I'm researching, if I want to trust someone, is I go down to the bottom and I see, like, this is her very first video, right? Invade your dog's space. And then tell your dog a story using his or her favorite words, right? 2.6 million. Like, she's got her dog in it. I'm going to go through and I'm going to see which one of her content I would like to model. Not as the authority, as the dog mom, probably. That's a cool one. So I actually don't need to go find 17 more accounts of a non-toxic mom. She's viral and gorgeous. I need to model what she's doing. I need one. So we're following her. Household swaps, low non-toxic. Not even words on here.
That's what I was going to ask. Are there hashtags?
Do not worry about hashtags right now. That is, you don't need help. None of my content has ever gone viral using hashtags. Everything that's gone viral everywhere has had 0 hashtags. I think hashtags are good if you're going to pay to play, maybe.
I need some help. What scent should I try next? You should not be using Maverick's soap if you do not want your house to smell like a freaking dream. It's non-toxic. It is made with clean ingredients, and it works.
She's just talking.
What's not to love?
Look at pregnant mom must have rib nursing. She's pregnant. Turmeric, ginger, cinnamon tea, vitamin C for acne. But she's got some that, like, look, 361, and right next to it, 20,000. 320, right below that, 3,500, right next to that, 27,000. That's normal. It's okay to have a 300 view video and a 20,000 view video right next to it. This one's the 27,000 one. White ankle socks that go with everything.
Who in their ever-loving mind is paying $28 for a pair of ankle socks? A pair of ankle socks. I love me a good pair of ankle socks. And I honestly love...
I can't handle her attention span, but anyway. All right, so you see, right, 880 right here, bright and correct under eye bags. And then the perfect tumbler for your mini bestie. She's cute. I'll follow her.
What should I try next? Grab
so
it
I'm going to follow her. I'm going to heart
help.
it.
What scent should I try next?
I'm gonna
you
give
should
her a
not
compliment.
be using Maverick's
Great
soap
video.
if you do not want your house to smell like a freaking dream.
Now
it's
what I'm going to do is I'm going to heart all of these people right here.
And it works.
Heart,
What's not to love? What should I try next? Grab it below. I need some help. What scent should I try next? You should not be using Maverick's soap if you do not want your house to smell like a freaking dream.
Why I'm doing that is because the 20 women that just received a heart, in their notifications, it said, Big Sissy hearted you. And they might want to know who Big Sissy is. I planted a seed. No expectation, just planting a seed. So we're going to keep going. Non-toxic, let's click on videos. Things in my non-toxic home that just make sense.
My non-toxic home that just makes sense. My first swap is Teflon for stainless steel. Get it out of your home and throw it away. We have quality HEPA air filters in every single room, especially with kids, dogs, and dirt. Water in your house should be filtered. Do not drink tap water filled with contaminants of fluoride.
This one,
literally everything is bad for you. It's so overwhelming to try to detox your house of every product. I'm just a normal girl. I'm not Ballerina Farms trying to churn butter on the weekends. I just don't want to poison myself. Here's some of the swaps I've made so far. Number 1, I switched out plastic cutting boards. I got wood cutting boards instead. Number 2, I've stopped using these black plastic utensils. The plastic is falling off. Where is it going? Into your mouth. Caraway hooked it up with these beautiful wood utensils. Really like them over these other wood utensils I have because these you can see are like cracking, could easily splinter. Like a shiny coating to them, which makes them a lot easier to clean. Number 3, I switched out plastic straws for glass straws. Number 5, cleaning products. It turns out these are greenwash. That's a whole other video. I've been testing a few different non-toxic cleaning products to see which is the best. Stay tuned for a follow-up on that. 6, I got rid.
Do you see how she's just telling a story? She's not making anybody wrong for what they chose. That's the video that I want to do. Right? So I'm going to send it to Lauren. Because she's on the phone. Oh, I thought you were on the phone. Because Lauren and I are about to go non-toxic this week. I'm going to love it. So helpful. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave her 2 comments, pump her butt up. And I'm going to like all of these cleaning. Yes, shiny coat is plastic. You just need to oil those wooden utensils. I use mineral oil on my wooden utensils and cutting boards, right? So I'm going to comment on Phineas, and I'm going to say great info, because Phineas added extra value. My entire life has gotten 300 times more stressful since I woke up, right? Please show us which coffee maker you got. If you're looking for non-toxic cleaning products, try Branch Basics. That's someone who's stealing the spotlight. That is a stealing the spotlight post. If you're looking for non-toxic, try Branch Basics. Maybe it's a suggestion. It's also stealing the spotlight off of her post. I'm not gonna like him. Even the little swaps make the big difference. Let's see the coffee machine, nice. Girl, this is such a process. I'm totally same, thanks for sharing. Right, it's a process, guys, it's a process. And if you just tell everyone why you're doing your process, that's what they're going to buy. They buy your why, right? My buy is because I don't want my kids to die of cancer. And they're kids, I'm gonna worry about it today.
My cousin told me that I need to make this video of all the things I've done in my house to make it a little more like toxin-free / cleaner. She said she just wants to sit down and watch one video start to finish of like everything that somebody has done. I've been doing this for about 2 years, just like switching. When I run out of a product, I will switch over, do a little bit of research, and like try to choose like a better option. These are not necessarily like the absolute best options out there, but it's just like trying a little bit harder. I'm not a doctor or anything. I'm just a stay-at-home mom.
See how she's even got disclaimers?
To go a little bit more toxin-free. It's really hard to stay on top of it. It's really overwhelming. So also only watch this if you are in the mood to spend money, because it can also be very expensive. But I'm gonna go room by room. I'm gonna start in my bathroom, and then we'll just work my way around my house. Okay, starting in my bathroom, I have these also throughout my whole house, but specifically...
Do you guys get the idea? You don't have to come up with stuff by yourself. Jamie, let's look at essential oils. Essential...
for detox, for whatever, yeah.
So how, when you type in a word, how they show up on here is ranked for how they perform on TikTok. So right now, people are searching healthy oils for skin. Then they're searching for diffusers. Then they're searching for cleaning. Then they're searching for recipes. So this is telling you what the market is actively searching for right now. Now, I know I'm searching for essential oil, but if I'm a mom that doesn't want to give my kid ibuprofen, what I don't know is I'm looking for essential oil. What I do know is I don't want to keep giving my kid ibuprofen. We have to really get into the mindset of her, not you, not us. We got to understand her fears so we can put her mind at ease. All right, let's do work from home. One word, because you're doing hashtag. So when you type in work from home, you got work from home jobs, work from home setup, work from home moms, work from home outfit. Again, these are in order of how they're being searched. So let's do work from home moms. See what's out there.
Hey, do you want to hang out tonight? Yeah, sure. What time were you thinking? I got to run home real quick, so why don't we meet up around 9 o'clock? 9 o'clock? Yeah. PM? Yes. Tonight? Yes. On purpose? Yeah, I was thinking that maybe we can get together at 9 since it's early in the night. That's considered early? Listen, just come on over and then we're going to meet up with my friends. They said the door opens around 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock? Yes.
I said, remember this moment.
Side hustle I tried as a stay-at-home mom. Right? She's rating it. All we're doing is product reviewing stuff.
Hands, the crowds in. Wake up. It's the first of the month. Wake up.
That's a cute one, Lauren.
It's the first of the month. Wake up. It's the first of the month.
Here's how you're going to secretly know everything about someone.
People will have negative opinions about you and every single thing you do. Let them. Let them judge. Let them react. Let them doubt you.
Love it.
Let them question the decisions you're making. Let them be wrong about you. Let them roll their eyes.
That's the book we're about to read together.
Are you okay? Are you losing it?
Maybe. Is it today?
Are you okay? Are you losing it?
Maybe. Is it today?
Are you okay?
So here's what I do know.
Losing it?
I do know that she's got 20,000 views on this, right? I also take a look at things like her makeup is done. She's got a laptop in her hand. She's literally saying, thank you, God, for family helpers, right? It's not like message me now to get started. She's just being a mom, sharing her journey. She's actually assuming everyone's going to say no. If you just assume everyone's going to say no, you're going to find your yeses. So what I also know is 620 people commented on it. So I'm going to heart it. I'm going to follow her. She's adorable. I'm going to heart it. I'm going to say, this is super cute. Let me give her a heart, and then I'm going to go down, 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 heart, seed planted, 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 seed, 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 seed. You guys picking up what I'm putting down? So you're going to mark your research tonight. Follow 2 or 3 people. Don't follow 27. I mean, you will. Your account's going to grow. But what you want is the right people following you. We do not want to repel them. If we are repelling them, we are telling them that we know what they don't know. Therefore, they feel isolated and not part of your journey. They want to feel included. They want to feel like they're part of your process. Did you notice how one of those comments on the very first video we said, and one of the customers said, show us your coffee maker? She self-identified as being part of a community of followers on this content. She wasn't saying, show me your coffee maker. She said, show us. She was one of them, proudly. Well, Erin, the whole point is to get on video, love. Do you want to do a video today? First of all, you don't have to do a video on the day you start your account. We're going to do videos tomorrow. And then Terry, your question, yes, I will talk about personalities, but you guys are not ready for that yet. What I do on TikTok, the behaviors that I do on TikTok are no different than the behaviors that I do on Facebook. I am not on my Facebook liking my friends and family. I am on Facebook talking and celebrating other women and asking them if they want to take a look at what I do. There's enough money to go around. There's enough success to go around. There's enough companies to go around. There's enough products to go around. And some people are staying and they don't even know why they're staying. I've got someone right now that I'm working with that's been in his company for 1,000,000 years. Not making any money. I'm like, could you consider that you could be a customer? Well, and then this is where you ask questions like, how many stores do you shop at per week? You shop at 2 stores per week?
I shop. Yeah, usually probably.
Oh, so I go to Kohl's, I go to the mall, I order my groceries, I shop at Amazon, I shop at Target.
Okay, so yeah, more than that, but not too many more.
But do you see how you actually do shop at more stores, but I had to jog your memory?
Yeah. I went straight to groceries. Yeah.
What's adding one more store?
Right.
Some people like feel like they're cheating on their company. You're just adding one more store to your life. It's not a big deal. Right? We gotta question why we're loyal. Are we really supporting companies that, like, for a lot of, yeah, values. What values are we supporting, or are we getting it because it's cheap? Because if it's cheap, you're valuing your dollar. Your dollar. How do you start a new TikTok? Great question. Should I delete any of my old posts that were selling? Nah, it's good. Honestly, I say no, Nicole, because they're going to pop up for you in a year and you're going to see how far you've come on your journey, and it's really cool. I question that every year, and my answer could change in the future. But my original YouTubes the videos are horrendous, but they're where I got started. And so I'm like, no, that's proof I did it, and they sucked. And of course I'm saying they sucked. I had views on them. I'm just being hard on myself. I think it's fun when I see my memories pop up on Facebook and see how far I've come. But if it makes you not feel good, yeah, get rid of anything in your life that doesn't make you feel good. Totally.
Got it.
How do you start a new account? So yeah, you just go to, well, I don't think I can do it from inside of my account.
Maybe.
But I would go to somewhere and log out first. Well, okay. So right here, when I click on my, oh gosh, sorry guys. So when I click on Big Sissy up here, this little bottom triangle, bottom triangle, when I click on that, I can add an account. I can click right there and click on Add Account. And then I can sign back up. I can sign in with my Facebook. I can sign in with an Apple. I can continue with Google, or a phone number, or an email. I did have to create a new email for this TikTok because I've got like 3 other TikToks.
Where'd you do that to get that one more time?
Yeah, this down arrow right here next to my name, Big
Oh,
Sissy, and then the down arrow.
I think I'm gonna make a new account. Maybe not right now, but probably very shortly.
So your homework is for market research. And I think I answered all your questions. When I get to that stage, I want to sell 2 opportunities, Legacy and Live Good. Can I promote them both on the same account, or is it best to have 2 separate TikTok accounts? Yeah, so great question. I'm going to have one account, it's going to sell 150 things. But right now I'm only establishing credibility, because I believe people will buy Legacy and buy Live Good based on my own experience of everyone on this call has bought Legacy and everyone on this call is in my other opportunity. Most, right? Some people won't. That's okay. Some will, some won't. But you're selling the result. You are not selling Legacy and you are not selling Live Good. Why did you start Legacy and Live Good? It's a safe place. You can unmute and share with us. She's typing. I can see her eyes. Oh, I can't. I'm at work. So just to make some suggestions without knowing, if you joined Legacy and Live Good for passive income, we don't talk about passive income. We demonstrate what passive income looks like. For Helen, does passive income mean you're sitting on a beach reading a book? Does it mean you're at the gym at 1 o'clock in the afternoon when everyone else is taking a lunch break? Like, what does it look like for you? And then in the beginning, you want to establish, like, you definitely want to pick one in the beginning, because what I do is I have social domination in the beginning, but then they come in and they book a call with me. When they book a call with me, I decide, are they a better fit for Legacy or are they a better fit for something different? But that's because I have the time and I'm building my business that way. If you don't have that time and you want it fully automated, then you will build a business with the link, like your system.io link, and then however you're building Live Good. I'm friends with 3 Live Good peoples and they all have 3 different ways of building, so I don't know how you're building that. But I imagine you're in Live Good for the matrix and the passive income opportunity side of it. So that's what we sell, is we demonstrate the passive income. Like, if you have $500 a month in passive income, and in the beginning all it is going towards a credit card, then you're gonna be like, my little side gig just paid this baby off, because that's the demonstration that it's paid off. So it's how you would spend that passive income is how she's gonna spend that passive income too. Until eventually you grow it to where you're at the beach, or you grow it to where you're on a cruise. But first we have to establish credibility that we started and we're doing it. Then we have to demonstrate why we're doing it. If we're doing it for our kids need to be in our videos, because we're demonstrating the why. If we're doing it to set up legacy accounts for our kids, then we need to demonstrate that we're doing the research on how to set up an LLC or a trust. We don't do it when the money comes, we do it so the money comes. I personally think that Legacy and Live Good are phenomenal products to lead with, but Legacy is for someone, Legacy is not get rich quick. It's for someone that's gonna take the time to go through college of digital marketing and build a business, unless they already have skills on how to sell online. In the short term for you, I would probably focus on Live Good. And then if you recruit someone in Live Good that's got 5 to 10 customers, sell her Legacy. Because now she's got to brand herself. You don't ever brand Live Good. And you don't brand Legacy either. Any other questions, guys? Oh, how do you instate credibility on TikTok when you're a beginner? Do you share? Yeah, so your account is about you and your brand. What do you want to be known for? If you're truly going to do something with this, then in 6 months to 1 year, 3 years to 5 years, people are going to thank you for something. What are they thanking you for? What did you do for them? You can build it under your name. I don't know if you were on the call yesterday, I shared with you that mine is called Big Sissy because I didn't grow up with sisters or positive women in my life. Which means I have to change that for my daughters, because my daughters are starting to adopt the same generational curses, that if I don't take the time to stop now, it will continue to their children. And I believe that God put me through those storms so that I can show my children. So it's called Big Sissy because it reminds me every day, I got to show up as Big Sissy. And I don't know who she is. I'm actually a beginner at being a big sister. I'm a big sister to boys, but I was bullied by girls. So I have a very different point of view of women. Yeah, so with respect, guys, we can say we're a woman on the rise, or we can rise. We can tell people I'm a leader, or I can lead. I can tell people I'm rich, or I can have plenty of money in my bank account. So what is a mama in the rise? What is she doing to rise herself? By the way, I'm a mama on the rise too. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm isolating. If it wasn't for this call and my team, no one has my time and attention right now. I am rising. My team and my kids. And my husband when he earns it.
It's taken me a long time to get the credibility that I have now. So that's my only concern about starting over with a new account. I mean, I want to, because my TikTok only has, well, now it's grown in the last couple weeks because I was doing exactly what you talked about today, on a few people's account, loving them and loving all the other people. And so they started following me. So actually, my account has grown 200 people in just the last week. But that's why I was thinking about starting a new TikTok, because my old TikTok is all about the digital marketing. But yeah, like my Facebook and stuff, it's taken me, years to gain my credibility, which I think I have, I think I inspire some people. And so that's where I'm like, but I think I do want to start a new TikTok, definitely, because it is all about digital marketing, and I would like to expand that a little bit. But yeah, I'm a little nervous about the earning credibility thing.
Are you just sharing or do you want some thoughts on that?
I would love some feedback on that.
Is that credibility paying your bills?
No.
Wrong credibility. Not wrong.
Yeah.
You learned, right?
Yes, I'm learning, yes.
The credibility that you experienced, does it make you feel good?
Sometimes, yes.
Right. Do we want to feel good and get paid?
Yes.
So we could potentially just not make a decision about our old account and start a new one as an experiment for the next 2 weeks. Because what we know is this account's not paying us right now.
Right.
And we could try something new and see if it fits. Because you'll know in a week if it's working better than the last one. Okay. And if you don't change anything in the next week, nothing's changing.
Nothing's changed. Yep, you're right.
And
I'm all about new beginnings right now. So
yeah,
that's a great idea.
And the last thing is, do you want to prove yourself right or wrong?
I want to prove that I can learn and start and try new things.
Which you're already doing. Every single day that you show up.
Yes.
If we believe it took a really, really, really long time the first time, so it's going to take a really, 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 really long time the second time, we proved ourselves right, and we love being right. What if you prove yourself wrong?
Wrong.
What if we really don't know anything?
You don't. I don't.
I don't
really
either.
Don't.
I don't know a lot about a lot of stuff. Just start being wrong and assuming no one's going to like you, no one's going to trust you, no one's going to buy from you, no one's going to watch you, and watch how you show up.
Okay. Thank you.
Just have some fun with it, guys. Deleted my old because all my followers were men hitting on me. Yeah, Erin, you're a beautiful girl. I got a lot of funky men hitting on me on my TikTok, and I just give them the praying hands. But I do not engage on their, because the praying hands is appreciation and it boosts my video, but I do not, I'll click on their video to see if they look like a normal man. And if they're weird, I do not engage. Good judgment decisions. All right, so keep working on clarity. What you sell, what you offer, and what is free. No, I don't block them. Heck no, I need that follower. If they get weird, yeah. But if they're just following and commenting, they are helping me. That's a great thing.
I have a lot jumping in my inbox.
Then you block, delete, or ignore, ghost. I mean, I just try to ghost them for as long as I can. If they're in every day, I'll block them. All right, any questions? Start new accounts, market research. If you guys have started and or you're building, doing videos, please make sure you're sharing them. I don't know where Shanessa is today. I didn't see her at all. But she did create a post inside school, and she will be posting that every single day for you guys if you want to support each other, follow each other, love and encourage each other daily. Then what we ask is you go in and you give it first, which means you go and you support 3 people and then you put your link down and ask. Not opposite. You give it first and then you ask for support on yours. And we're going to do that daily. All right, guys. Anything else? Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll have the replay in here in a little while. All right. Chat with you soon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.